Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are well and staying safe during this time. For those of you who may not know who I am, my name is Kyla, also known here on YouTube as Curls on Kyla, and I create natural hair content, beauty, lifestyle, and other little razzle dazzle videos here and there. So if those are things that are in alignment with what you like and what you enjoy, definitely go ahead and subscribe and stick around for a little bit of time. I'm not going to keep this intro too long, but I asked on my Instagram if you guys would be interested in an updated makeup routine, because I ain't even gonna lie, my makeup been a little fire. So a lot of people did say yes, they wanted to see a updated makeup routine. So I'm here to give the people what they want. All right, so I brought you guys in. Come on, quality. Come on. So I'm going to go in with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. As you guys can see, I'm almost out of this, but it's fire. And I'm going to take about 3 pumps of this, and I'm going to just dot this all over my face. So while that sets, because you're supposed to let the Hydro Grip get tacky and let it like sit on your face for a minute, I'm gonna move on to my brows. I actually did my brows earlier today because I usually, like, if I'm not wearing makeup, I usually just brush my brows up and into place. So I already did that because I went out today. But just to like finish the brow routine, I am taking the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. It literally looks like an eyeliner, but it's for your brows. And I'm just going to fill in any sparse areas, which, truth be told, I don't have many, but I really like the brow tint because it really does mimic like brow hairs, which I personally like. I feel like it mimics brow hairs and it just looks really good overall. So yeah. Also, I do tint my brows now, so I also don't really have much to do. I can also do an update, like a brow tint routine, if you guys are interested. These are the brows. I don't do a lot to them because I want them to look more on the natural side. And as I said, I tint my brows already, so yeah. Going to color correct now using my LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is the orange corrector, which is the one for the darker skin tones. And I have some serious hyperpigmentation under my eyes, so this is primarily where I use it. I don't really have acne or anything, so I don't have like dark spots on my face to cover up. So this is mainly just used under my eyes, but I do check, and sometimes I color correct around my face, around my mouth I mean. And this is what it looks like before it's blended. I'm just gonna take literally the most random sponge ever and blend it out. One tip that I have is to pounce the sponge and to pounce your brush into your face. That's how you get more coverage. That's how you get a more seamless look, rather than like rubbing or like going like this against your face. Next product that I will be using that's new in my makeup lineup is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. So this is not a foundation, it's not a primer, it's just a product, it's just a step that you add in before you do your foundation. And guys, when I tell you this stuff is a game changer, like, I'm not making that up. It just gives such a nice glowy look to the face. I 10 out of 10 recommend this stuff because she's that girl. She is that girl, okay? Taking a random brush that I picked up years ago. It's a foundation brush, and I'm just going to begin to press this into my face. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can see, but there's definitely a sheen. There's a glow to my face now. We love that for us. When I tell you that girl, okay? My foundations of choice. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is the Maybelline Matte and Poreless Foundation. The Fenty foundation is in the shade 400, which is a little too light for me, and the Maybelline foundation in the shade 360 Mocha is a little too dark for me. So I mix them together and it makes the perfect foundation color for me. I refuse to buy a new foundation until I've used up my other foundations. So I'm like just trying to really just go through it. So I just do 2 pumps, and then I'm gonna take shake this up, and I literally take the smallest amount. I hate that this, like, there's no pump, so you just gotta pour it out, and I don't really like that. I feel like this is unsanitary, but you can see the ratio. Come on. But yeah, you can see that. And that's just what I usually start with. And honestly, I'm gonna try to make it work. When I'm blending my foundation, I avoid under the eyes, and I avoid the forehead area. So that's why I'm saying I don't need like a lot of foundation, because literally I don't use the foundation everywhere, so I don't need like a lot. I'm gonna take my Sephora foundation brush. This is number 47, and I'm going to begin blending. Again, patting motions, not swiping. And again, like I said, avoiding that under eye area. And I always try to leave a little bit of foundation on the back of my hand in case I need it for anything. Moving on to contouring and concealing. To contour, I'm bringing back another product from before. This is the Milk Foundation Stick. This is in Deep. Yeah, this is just in the shade Deep. This is a nice cool tone foundation, which is always ideal when you're contouring your face. You never want to use a warm tone foundation to contour. And then I have 3 concealers here. And this seems like a lot. Ooh, this seems excessive. It probably is, but I'm extra like that. So this is the Mcgrath Concealer. This is in the shade M24. This is in the shade M21. And then I also have this e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer, and this is in the shade Medium Peach. So if you want a bright under eye girl, this is what you need to use. So I'm gonna go in first, and like when I say the smallest dot, like I'm not joking. Like don't use a lot of this because the e.l.f. Camo Concealers have a lot of coverage, a lot, and you don't want to use a lot because yeah, you don't. So like literally that much. That's it, that's all. But when I tell you you're gonna get a nice bright under eye, I mean that. Going in with my Real Techniques concealer brush, I'm just gonna pat this into the skin, making sure I keep it right under this area. Next, the Mcgrath Concealer. I'm gonna take the darker one, which is M24, and I'm gonna do the old style concealer application, the upside down triangle, and I'm gonna be really careful and make sure that I keep this in the same place. I personally like to do this because I just feel like if you really want good coverage, like this is what you need to do. So yeah. Also, obviously you need a good concealer, and this Mcgrath Concealer, y'all, that girl, okay? I'm gonna go down the bridge of my nose, and I'm also gonna go right here. Okay, cool. Also going to take some right here. And then I'm gonna stop. Now I'm gonna go in with my Milk foundation stick, and I'm just going to apply the contour right there, right there, right there, and right there. Now I'm gonna blend out the contour first using this Real Techniques foundation brush. I prefer to use foundation brushes. I don't know, I just like them. Again, pressing into the skin, not rubbing it. Now we're gonna go to the cheekbone area and always blend up, don't blend down. Blend up, don't blend down, okay? And don't worry about the harshness. I got you. I know. It looks crazy, but I got you. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna take foundation brush and you're just gonna blend around the edges, and you're gonna go over top, and it makes it less harsh. You can take a little bit as well, whatever that leftover is. You can also do that on your forehead. Boom. Now we're gonna start blending out the concealer. I have here this Sephora Pro Concealer brush, number 71. Game changer. Game changer, guys. Like no other. You're gonna just blend this out. Like I said, patting everything in. And you're gonna try to keep it in the same area. Now we're gonna go to under the eyes. This is the most challenging part. You're gonna blend out the edges first. Then you're gonna go right here. You're gonna blend this out first. Next, then you're gonna blend up here, just really pressing it into the skin, not moving it around. You're gonna go to the other side and do the same thing. Then I'm going to take my lighter concealer, M21, and I'm gonna take the smallest amount of this and put it right here. And I'm not gonna even let that set. I'm just gonna blend that in. Taking the sponge, applying my liquid blush. This is the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Love. So I just take right above my contour, 3 dots. Just kidding, 4 dots. Now it's time to set everything. I'm using my Fenty Beauty Flawless, Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Girl, this stuff is bomb under the eyes. I use the shade Honey. And it is a lovely, lovely, lovely under eye powder. So I'm just gonna go and I do the first layer very finely. I do a very thin first layer. And I just use this to set all the areas that I highlighted. Ooh. Then I'm gonna take this Real Techniques powder sponge, and with this, I'm going to apply more. This is how I get that nice bright under eye, which I am obsessed with now. If you want that bright under eye, you definitely need to go a few shades lighter than you. That's the only way you're gonna get that. And I don't bake per se, but I do leave it on for a few seconds. Powdering the rest of my face with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish powder in the shade 4. I'm using this Sephora Pro Powder brush. Another game changer in my makeup application. So I just go ahead and press this everywhere. And then I'm just gonna go sweep this underneath the eye, just like that. But I love this powder because it just gives the most flawless face. It's amazing. Charlotte Tilbury just in general is that girl. Like, I'm telling y'all, like, if you do not have, and if you have not gotten onto the Charlotte Tilbury train, get with it, because she's that girl. So now I'm going to reverse contour, I think it's called. So I'm taking this brush from Elf and I'm going to dip it into the Fenty powder. Press it just like that. Gonna contour with my Fenty Mocha Mommy contour, and this is just how I look, nice and warm. I prefer to look warm all year round, but that's me. Do as you please, do as you like. It's your makeup routine. Now I'm gonna take this bronzer and I'm going to use it under, I'm gonna use it on my eyelids just to bring a little dimension back to my eyelid. So I literally just take the bronzer and go back and forth on my lid. For blush, Pat McGrath Labs in Divine Blush in Paradise Venus. Using a Real Techniques blush brush. I'm gonna go ham with the blush. And I take it to the temples as well. I go ham on purpose because the next step that I'm about to do is going to just tone everything down, and it's not even gonna be an issue. So this next step that I'm about to do, I gotta explain before I do it. I got this tip from another influencer. Her name is Amina Coco, I believe. So you're gonna take your setting spray. I'm using the Urban Decay De-Slick All-Nighter, right? No, this is the De-Slick. I'm going to drench my face in this. I'm gonna use my puff from Laura Mercier, and I'm gonna press everything into my skin. When I tell you, since I've been doing this step, you guys, game changer. Game changer. But it's because of this step that I don't even worry about my makeup looking like not smooth, because after this step it's gonna look smooth. I don't have my lash brush with me, my lash dryer with me, so I forgot it, so I'm gonna have to use a notepad. But you see how it just set everything into place? Look at that. Look at that. Using highlight, this is the Becca Cosmetics highlight in Chocolate Geode. I'm like 99% sure that this color was discontinued, which is sad, but it is what it is, I guess. So I'm just gonna apply some on the bridge of my nose and right here, and that's it. I literally just apply highlight there. Moving on to my favorite lip combo. You can clearly tell this is a favorite of mine from how small this is, but this is the NYX Lip Pencil in the shade Espresso. I've been using this for a hot minute now. Don't plan on changing it. Taking a new addition. This is the Maybelline cream lipstick in 920 Nude Lust. And I'm just gonna apply this to the center. Gonna take some of ColourPop's Ultra Glossy Lip in Fantasia and just use a little bit in the center. And then also on the edges. And I don't use a lot of lip gloss because when you use a lot of lip gloss, it moves the colors, like your lipstick and lip pencil, all over. And I want mine to stay in the same place. Okay. And I'm going to set my face one more time using the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. I'm very generous with this. Okay, so she's done. Normally I can get this finished in like 20 minutes, but obviously I was talking, so it took a little longer. But let's zoom in actually. So yeah, but this is the end of the video. This is my makeup routine. Literally, for any and everything that I have to do, this is what I do. It is so quick. I literally have got it down, so I get it done like really easily. It's quick, it's pretty full coverage, it's flawless. Like, I always get so many compliments on this makeup look because it's just so beautiful. So I hope that this was helpful, and yeah, if you enjoyed it, definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. It is, again, Curls on Kyla. The little button is down below me. Make sure you subscribe and check out my other videos, and follow me on my Instagram. Like I said, it's Curls on Kyla. If you want to talk to me and like hear from me on a more day-to-day basis, that's definitely where you can find me, versus on here where I upload a video and then that's kind of it. So yeah, but hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.